You're watching Talk of the Town on Cambridge Cable TV 2 and in New Concord on Orbit TV 9.
Coming up on this edition of our show, Brenda Milleson and Charlotte Colley talk about upcoming events in New Concord. And OSU Extension's Christine Gelley joins me for two segments. We talk about tomato disease in segment 1, and then we make a gyro. It's all ahead on this edition of Talk of the Town.
From the U.S. Bank Studios, it's Talk of the Town with Perry Baranich.
Hey, welcome to a brand new edition of Talk of the Town. We're coming to you where we always do, at U.S. Bank Studio in beautiful downtown Cambridge. Boy, it's been hot lately, hasn't it?
Oh, boy.
Wow, it's going to be a scorcher again, but hey, love it. We're here to talk about New Concord and all things going on in the village, and here to tell us all about it, Charlotte Colley, who is the village administrator and Board of Trade member, and Brenda Milleson, who is a real estate agent and also a member of the Board of Trade. And you guys are wearing today your Board of Trade hats, is that correct?
That is correct.
So what's going on in New Concord? What are the exciting things going on?
Well, the Board of Trade Farmers Market is about to begin. We're starting that up on Monday, July 9th. It runs from 4 to 7 p.m. at the New Concord Elementary School park area there right along Main Street.
Okay.
So this year, and as we did this last year too, we extended the farmers market a little longer. Usually it was just summertime and it was over, but we extended into October, so it ends on October 8th this year.
Okay.
And that gives our vendors a chance to vary it up a little bit with what they're offering, and maybe do some fall things, some pumpkins, some fun stuff like that.
Okay. Brenda, what do you have in the way of vendors and the way of products this year?
We welcome all types of vendors, actually. We really try to focus on homemade goods, homegrown produce.
Yes.
And we have a lot of that, and so you definitely need to come check out our locally grown produce. We also have locally sold goods, so not necessarily homemade, but we have local folks who do sell their own items, so they have joined us as well. So we have quite the variety, and we want people to come check us out. For sure.
This is the time of the year when we're wanting those nice ripe tomatoes and those nice green beans and all of those things, and that's what a farmer's market's all about, isn't it?
It is. You know, we have everything from baked goods to vegetables, honey. We have some different, somebody I think has sold, we've had essential oils and some necklaces and
clothing. Actually.
Yeah.
Clothing.
Yeah.
Wow.
All sorts of things. It's pretty
That's
cool.
something different for a farmer's market, but that's kind of unique.
No, definitely.
We've found the need. We think we've opened it up a little bit because there was a need of folks wanting to sell whatever they had. And so we talked about it at the Board of Trade meeting, and we've opened it up. And if you do have an item, folks watching, they think they might like to participate, then give us a call, give us an email, and we definitely can check it out for you, and we can discuss it. We'd like to have you come on over.
Well, you definitely have ample space for vendors there where this is going to take place.
Yes, we do. We get it all laid out and everything, and we have vendors who will sign up for the whole season. We have vendors who will just come to a market here and there. Brenda has the fees that we charge, and they're very reasonable compared to, I think, other markets around the area.
So what are those fees?
Those are $10 per space per event, or you can pay for the entire season for $50.
Well, see, that helps right there.
It does help. So you can come and choose. If by chance you can't come one of the Mondays, it's okay. But you do have a little cheaper when you do the $50. You said, too, that the location, it's very pleasant in New Concord.
It is.
They're right between the school and the library, John McIntyre Library Branch. And it's very quaint, it's calming. You walk in the grassy area. So it's just a nice atmosphere as well.
It's conducive to slow down.
Yes.
We all need to slow down.
It's summertime. We should be leisurely and take advantage of the nice weather.
So when does that start?
It starts this Monday, July 9th, like I said, 4 to 7 p.m. and runs through October 8th. When school starts in the fall, we back it up to 5 p.m. to get all the traffic from the school out. But there's always parking available along Main Street in the school lot off Stormont and other locations very nearby to the market.
Okay, we've got a couple minutes. Let's talk about the Fireman's Festival.
Yeah, the Fireman's Festival. That's coming up this Friday and Saturday. So Friday is, of course, the HB7 night. We're going to have the concert and some of the other games and activities, food vendors available. We also have the big fireworks show at dusk, which is awesome. It's one of the best shows around. Every time we have it, people compliment it to no end. And my kids love it.
And this is a good opportunity for folks who might not know New Concord to just come out and spend some, again, leisurely time and get to know the village.
Absolutely. And they will find that New Concord's very friendly,
yes,
family oriented, and the parade on Saturday afternoon, which I believe is at 2:30.
I think so.
I believe 2:30 kicks off, and a lot of candy being thrown in that parade as well.
So it is a candy friendly
It
parade.
is.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
So many parades now are not candy friendly.
Yes, this is candy galore, and we have a run walk event that morning. There's the raffle, which is a big deal. And we also have a chicken and I think barbecued pork, or maybe barbecue chicken. I'd have to double check.
One's okay with
It's
me.
really good.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, it's amazing. So that's Saturday. Definitely come out and visit New Concord. Stop by the shops and come down by the parade and see everything we have to offer at the Fireman's Festival, and also the Farmers Market the following Monday.
Well, hey, a lot going on in New Concord. Check it out for yourself. I've been talking with Charlotte Colley and Brenda Milleson, and thanks for coming on the show and letting folks know who might not know. Hey, it's your chance to go out and discover New Concord. Okay?
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Hey, we'll be back with more Talk of the Town right after this.
Talk of the Town will be right back.
Learning Jungle on Main Street, formerly Main Street School Supply, is located in downtown Cambridge, just west of the courthouse on Wheeling Avenue. They have a huge selection full of educational resources and toys that teach as well as entertain. They feature a large inventory of gifts for children of all ages, and you just have to check out their selection of stuffed animals, puppets, games, and so much more. The Learning Jungle on Main Street, downtown Cambridge, has layaway for your convenience and is the area's only specialty toy store. A world of knowledge is waiting for you at their front door.
The Old Country Loft in Byesville is full of quality country primitives and a whole lot more. Bill Dixon finds and sells some unique items and hard-to-find local collectibles. The Old Country Loft, corner of Main and Glass Avenue, Byesville.
Cambridge is more than just a town. This is our home.
Supporting downtown Cambridge means shopping at the places we love with the people we love.
For the stuff we can't get anywhere else.
Food that tastes like home.
And personal service from people who know your name.
The money we spend here will keep our town growing.
Let's all shop small for our town.
The home we love.
And the uniqueness that makes Cambridge
a
great place to live, work, and play.
For a show schedule of upcoming guests and to watch past episodes, go to yourradioplace.com.
Welcome back, and thank you for watching Talk of the Town. I hope you're having a great day today. Christine Gelley is here from OSU Extension. Woo! That's probably the biggest introduction you're going to get on this show.
Thank you.
How you been?
Great. How are you?
Good. You staying busy this year with everything that's going on?
Absolutely. We just finished up Hay Day, which is a big event for me. For our region, we had 101 people come out for Hay Day, even though it rained the whole time. We were really thankful for everybody that volunteered with that and offered sponsorship. A lot of local tractor dealers were there, and it was a great time. So that was exciting and full of fun.
You mentioned rain. We've experienced a lot of rain this year, and because that kind of maybe some tie into what we're going to be talking about.
It is. So the moisture levels that we've had this year are major contributors to diseases and pests. So you're going to be seeing diseases in your gardens. If you go and buy local produce, you might see some things on fruits or veggies that you might wonder, is that okay, or is that something I should worry about? Because some of these diseases that impact the plants don't impact the fruit as far as safety-wise, but they can leave visual scarring on the fruits. So we're going to talk a little bit about what do those damaged spots look like?
Sure.
Do you need to be concerned about them? And then if you are growing fruits and vegetables in your garden, what do you look for and how do you know, is this related to moisture or is this soil fertility? What is this?
Okay.
So I brought
Okay.
along some
You brought along
samples.
some tomato plants
I did. So,
in various states, I guess you could say.
yeah. What I brought was some cuttings from a tomato plant that were brought into me by a client at the Extension office.
Okay.
And their first thought was something must be wrong with my soil.
Okay.
I must have a fertility problem.
Okay.
So we did a soil test, got the results back. There were some corrections that could be made, but he also brought in some leaf cuttings. And what we can see from these cuttings is this is probably less about soil fertility and more about disease.
Okay.
So there are
I'm gonna move this out of the way a
some
little
really
bit, too.
common diseases that impact tomatoes. Two of them are very, very similar. And in fact, looking at this, I can't tell which one it is. Bacterial speck and bacterial spot are very similar but caused by different bacteria. But the symptoms start out the same on the plant. So what you'll notice is development of little black spots.
Little black spots, and
on
you
the
can see
leaves.
those there, yeah.
And that progresses and gets worse and worse, especially when it is wet or when plants are overcrowded. And that's because the bacteria moves from these little lesions on the leaf to the other parts of the plant and spreads. It moves in water. So if you're watering tomatoes over the leaf surface, say with a hose, it's actually scattering that bacteria to the other plants.
So should you always water at the roots?
Yes, if you can. Obviously, when God waters for you,
Sure.
you can't really control
You
that.
can't really tell, but he knows what's best. So,
Right.
yeah.
But if you're watering with a hose, try to direct all the water to the soil surface rather than getting it on the leaves. Not only is that a factor for disease, but it can also cause scorching on the leaves when we have intense temperatures.
Now, is it the same principle? I know with flowers, you should water early and not really water late at night. Is that the same principle with a vegetable?
Yes, well, morning is best.
Okay.
Morning watering is best. But if you can't water in the morning,
Okay.
water in the evening,
Evening.
once the sun is starting to go down.
Okay.
Really, we want to avoid that midday watering because
why
that's
is that?
when the heat is most intense, when the sun is most intense, and the water that you put down there is going to evaporate very quickly, and that's
Okay.
when scorch happens.
Okay.
So you can actually see little burnt spots.
Sure, and I've
on
seen
the
that
leaves.
on flowers and things
Yeah.
like that. Okay.
Yeah.
So what could be done? I mean, is there anything, the watering, make sure that you water right, don't crowd things. Any other tips for this type of disease?
Yeah, one of the most challenging parts of this disease. So a lot of people are going to see something like this.
Yeah.
Oh, sad.
Yeah.
This is something that's going to be a problem for a few years if you don't
really?
remove the damaged plant material.
Okay.
So remember how we said that bacteria is actually spread from those lesions? Well, if we don't remove the plant material that has the lesions, that bacteria can carry over in the soil for years even. So once we notice symptomology like that, what we want to do is rotate with a different crop in the garden, something
Okay.
that's outside of the tomato family.
Okay.
So things like eggplant and peppers
Okay.
are also in the tomato family. So we'd want to move to something that's maybe more of a grass type species like corn, or could move to a squash like cucumbers or watermelon. But we'd want to keep that area free of tomato plants or other related plants for 3 to 4 years for best results.
And that should take care of it.
It should.
Should.
But
But there's always a but.
there's always a but. One of the ways that this disease gets introduced is from seedlings, infected seed, plants from a greenhouse. So depending on how you're starting your plants, you could re-inoculate everything with disease in a different year.
I see what you mean.
Yeah, so if you know that there's a problem with bacterial speck or spot or bacterial canker is another one, you do want to select for tomatoes that are resistant to that. There
Okay.
are different varieties that are resistant to bacterial speck, spot, canker, blight. So there's options.
Okay.
You would still want to avoid putting those in the site where this disease occurred, but it would probably be safer than going back to whatever plant you used before, a different variety would be helpful.
And I think he's going to tell me we're just about out of time. For this information on this or other things, how can folks get a hold of you?
They can call us at the Extension office. My number is 740-732-5681. You can find information like this on our website where we house our fact sheet collection, and that's ohioline.osu.edu, OHIOLINE.
And she's going to stick around.
Yeah, we're big.
And when we come back, we're talking Euro. So stay tuned for that. We'll be back with more Talk of the Town right after this.
We'll be right back with more Talk of the Town. Bundy Law Funeral Home has worked since 1924 to earn the confidence of the families they have served and continue their commitment to the community. They offer a complete range of quality services, from funerals to cremation, and honor all faiths and customs. The staff at Bundy Law understands you need to know all the available options to make the right decisions for your family. A price list is available upon request, and they invite your comparisons. You will make the right choice when you choose Bundy Law Funeral Home.
Your one-stop shop for all things computer-related is ABC Technical Services. Whether it's designing a new website, website maintenance, PC repair, or over-the-phone tech support, ABC Technical Services has you covered. ABC Technical Services can set up a new network, install the latest antivirus software, and they even offer full video production and editing services too. Give them a call at 740-432-5605 or visit them online at abctechnicalservices.com. A name you know, a name you trust. ABC Technical Services.
The Old Country Loft features country curtains in stock or order that special design to customize your decor. You can also pick out braided or decorative woven rug from her large selection in stock. The Old Country Loft, corner of Main and Glass Avenue, Byesville.
U.S. Bank is the 5th largest bank in the country, and while being recognized nationally for their strength and stability, they continue to provide hometown service. At U.S. Bank, they provide a variety of products and services for your consumer and small business needs, such as free checking with internet banking, loans and lines of credit, and free financial planning services. At U.S. Bank, they're proud to support the growth and development of their communities by helping local business owners achieve success.
Check out Talk of the Town on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/YRPTV and be sure to subscribe.
Hey, welcome back to Talk of the Town. I hope you're having a great day today. And Christine Gelley's back. It's Cooking with Christine. I love that. Yay, good to see you again.
Thank you.
We have everything set up here. I need a gyro. Sorry, I had to do that. But we're here to talk about gyros, and specifically, we're talking about lamb, correct?
We are, yes.
Okay.
I personally serve as the Extension representative to the Ohio Sheep Improvement Association. So doing promotional work about lamb and offering educational programming to sheep producers is something that takes up a lot of my time.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of people out there who either have had a bad experience with lamb or are eager to try it and aren't sure how to get involved.
Let's talk about that because, okay, just honestly, I'm not a big lamb eater, but I haven't had the opportunities a lot of time to have lamb. But some people have had bad experiences with lamb. Why is that? Why could that be?
Well, there are a lot of ways to do lamb wrong.
Okay.
And that would be either overcooking it, serving it inappropriately, not pairing it with the right foods, or buying poor product in the first place. A typical American like you and me, our eating experience is going to direct us toward a more mild flavored lamb rather than something that we would consider mutton.
That would be me. Okay.
So mutton would come from an animal that is mature, so somewhere around 2, 3, or more years old.
Okay.
Lamb is technically an animal that's less than a year old.
Okay.
So what happens with age is those intense flavors that come from the fat just become more and more intense with maturity.
Okay.
Yeah, and that flavor can put people off if they're not accustomed to it. Some people really enjoy it, but if it's your first time or you're not really a lamb lover, that flavor can be off-putting. So what we want to do is maximize the flavor of lamb, which it has real flavor, and it's good flavor. It's not to degrade our poultry producers, but it's not chicken. Chicken will take on the flavor of whatever sauce that you put on
exactly.
it. And that's what it will taste like.
Yeah.
Lamb has its own flavor. It can
distinct.
hold its own.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It is distinct.
So we're going to, for example...
We're going to make a gyro.
We're going to make a gyro.
Yes.
And
we're going to use good lamb.
We're going to use good lamb.
Good lamb, okay.
What we're using today is a roasted leg of lamb. This has been roasted and then shredded. So common ways to cook lamb are to grill it.
Sure.
Which is delicious, to roast it or to braise it.
Okay.
And so what we've done here is this is a roasted leg of lamb that is shredded, and then I reheated it in this crock pot with a little bit of broth to keep it nice and tender and juicy. And this is what you would use in an authentic Greek gyro.
So this is authentic?
Yes. It's not slices of processed meat that's mostly beef.
And you get a lot of that?
That's what you'll typically get in a gyro if you buy it from a stand. Most of that gyro meat that's been processed is a good portion beef and less lamb.
See, you learned something today.
Right.
Get the real thing.
Get the real thing.
Exactly.
So that's the whole base of our sandwich today.
Yeah, you've got a lot of condiments here that really you could use what you like.
Yeah.
Really.
The key is to get it fresh and build it the way you like it. Now, what we've got here are pita breads. You could use a different one.
Here.
If you're on a low-carb diet, you could skip this and just do a salad.
Okay.
We've got some fresh lettuce, tomatoes, feta cheese, onions, cucumbers, and then a homemade tzatziki sauce.
Yeah, I already had my finger in that. I'm sorry, but I did. But feta cheese is a unique taste. But once you acquire the taste for it, it's really, really good.
Yeah, and if you distinctly don't like feta, you could try something like mozzarella.
But it's something different than just like cheddar or jack or something like that. Try new experiences.
Right.
You know, that's how you learn to like stuff.
Right. A lot of people who are really enjoying lamb right now are saying it's an adventure. They're finding something new, a new adventure to try. So they say explore your adventurous side.
Well, let's explore our adventurous side here. Come on.
One of the easiest way to do this so that it doesn't completely fall apart is to put some tzatziki on the bread first. We'll make an example, and then we'll build one just how you like it. Okay?
So can I go ahead and use this spoon, or do you want to say, can I?
You can use whatever spoon you want. Okay.
So what is this called
So
now?
this is tzatziki sauce. It is a Greek yogurt sauce with cucumbers, dill, mint, red wine vinegar, and a little bit of olive oil.
Oh, man, that sounds good.
So pretty healthy as well.
Yeah, it is pretty healthy as well.
Low fat. Next, let's put on some lettuce.
Okay.
Because once we start building our sandwich,
and you have
the
some
lettuce
spring mix,
fall out.
but you can use whatever you want.
Yeah, you can use whatever you want, whatever lettuces you like.
Okay, we got some lettuce going on there. Okay, we got some
now
lettuce now.
let's do some lamb.
Okay, we're doing some lamb.
Okay, so this is, again, like I said, this is shredded roast leg of lamb. And you want a good amount on there because this is the body of the sandwich.
Okay.
Put a little bit more.
A little bit more.
For you.
Okay.
Okay. Do you smell that?
Wow,
you like
it smells wonderful.
So this is cooked with a Greek seasoning. It's a secret, but if you visit the Taste of Ohio Cafe at the Ohio State Fair and go to the lamb stand, this is the seasoning that they use on those
sandwiches. Or for $500, she'll share the secret with you.
It's only $3 to get a packet of the spice. Okay, now whatever you like to put on it, go for it next.
How about some cubes?
Some cucumbers?
What do you think about some cubes?
Sure, I'm going to do some onions on mine.
Okay. Do a few cubes.
Not too bad because I do have to speak to other people today.
Yeah, that's true.
I'll do some cucumbers.
And of course, some feta cheese.
A lot of people would really like some olives on this.
Oh, olives, Greek. Yeah, that would go with the gyros.
A nice Greek flavor.
Yeah.
Get that feta on
wow,
there.
Look at this.
A nice
Eat your heart out, folks. Eat your heart out.
And of course, we cannot forget our delicious tomatoes.
And those are beautiful tomatoes.
These are grape tomatoes. Chose grape tomatoes because our pitas are a little bit small, so it's a smaller sandwich.
I will give you a napkin when you're done.
Thank you. If you're going to do nice big sandwiches, you could definitely use some slicing tomatoes for that. Do you see that?
Look
Adam,
at this.
can you see how pretty that is?
Hold that up for us. Look at that.
And a promo, this is American lamb. A lot of the lamb that you're going to find on the market or used in chain restaurants is actually Australian. So look for American lamb.
What do you think? Does that look good?
That looks great.
Try it? Are we
going
to try this now?
Extra sauce on top.
Oh, some extra sauce.
Gotta put a dollop of
yes.
extra sauce on top. Okay. Mmm.
Oh, this is amazing.
That's great.
Don't be afraid.
Okay.
To make a little bit of a mess. I'm going to put one up here. We'll save this one for Adam.
Okay. Oh, am I going to sample this?
Yeah.
Is this mine to sample?
Here we go. I'm on you got 2 minutes. Whoop.
Oh, juicy. What do you think? Is that the same experience that you had the last time you had lamb?
No, it is not. No, that is amazing. See, this makes me want to
Pursue it more.
try more lamb.
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm like Adam, I had a bad experience. I had a bad experience with it as well. Wow. One thing I've noticed, it's juicy. Oh my.
Well, that also helps because we did do it in the crock pot. We warmed it with some extra broth to keep it nice and tender. So depending on how you choose to do your meat for the sandwich, you can make it more juicy or less juicy. If you were to do a grilled cut of meat and then slice it, the juice factor is going to go down. You'll have that taste of the fire with it, kind of a more primal type of a sandwich.
This has, you can taste the seasoning, which is really, it's pronounced, but it's not overpowering. I mean, it leaves a nice taste in your mouth, and that's probably what you're looking for, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what we want to promote for American lamb. Now, if you're
We've got less than a minute,
interested in recipes like this, you can find them online at AmericanLamb.com. They actually have a whole cookbook of recipes. This one's specifically for grilling. That's where I got my recipe for gyros. And please visit us at the Ohio State Fair in the Taste of Ohio
And
Cafe.
folks, don't be afraid to try new things. I mean, yeah, be adventurous and step out of your comfort zone. This is delicious, and again, it has to do with the lamb and how it's prepared. So, Christine Gelley, thank you very much.
Absolutely, thank
I have
you for
lunch,
sharing with
and
us.
so do you, Adam. So, hey, that's pretty much it. We'll be back to wrap it up after this. All right, bon appetit.
We'll be right back with more Talk of the Town.
Learning Jungle on Main Street, formerly Main Street School Supply, is located in downtown Cambridge, just west of the courthouse on Wheeling Avenue. They have a huge selection full of educational resources and toys that teach as well as entertain. They feature a large inventory of gifts for children of all ages, and you just have to check out their selection of stuffed animals, puppets, games, and so much more. The Learning Jungle on Main Street, downtown Cambridge, has layaway for your convenience and is the area's only specialty toy store. A world of knowledge is waiting for you at their front door.
Bundy Law Funeral Home has worked since 1924 to earn the confidence of the families they have served and continue their commitment to the community. They offer a complete range of quality services, from funerals to cremation, and honor all faiths and customs. The staff at Bundy Law understands you need to know all the available options to make the right decisions for your family. A price list is available upon request, and they invite your comparisons. You will make the right choice when you choose Bundy Law Funeral Home.
U.S. Bank is the 5th largest bank in the country, and while being recognized nationally for their strength and stability, they continue to provide hometown service. At U.S. Bank, they provide a variety of products and services for your consumer and small business needs, such as free checking with internet banking, loans and lines of credit, and free financial planning services. At U.S. Bank, they're proud to support the growth and development of their communities by helping local business owners achieve success.
Cambridge is more than just a town. This is our home.
Supporting downtown Cambridge means shopping at the places we love with the people we love.
For the stuff we can't get anywhere else.
Food that tastes like home.
And personal service from people who know your name.
The money we spend here will keep our town growing.
Let's all shop small for our town.
The home we love.
And the uniqueness that makes Cambridge
a great place to live, work, and play.
That's going to do it for this edition of Talk of the Town. It was a delicious edition of Talk of the Town. Thank you for watching, and thanks to our guests, Brenda Milleson, Charlotte Colley, and Christine Gelley. Want to let you know, if you've been searching for cable channel 2 on channel 2, it's no longer there on Spectrum Cable. It is now channel 1021. So digital channel 1021. Of course, you can always watch Talk of the Town and all of our other programming at YRP TV on YouTube. Easy to find, still there. For producer director Adam Green, I'm Perry Broadish. We'll see you next time on Talk of the Town.